Hello my peeps, once again welcome back to Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. I have been away with the kids for the March break, so I have not been doing anything big, but today I have a special for you guys. I'm doing 2 in 1. I've had requests for curry goat and rice and peas, so I thought what a nice combination. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do curry goat and the rice and peas at the same time. Here I have my pre-washed goat. I washed my goat with a little bit of salt, so it's going to get the freshness of the goat. So now what I have here, I'm going to season it with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt. It's going to all go into here, and I'm just going to mix that around. That's all the seasonings that I use for my goat. Not too much. I don't want my goat to be overpowering with seasonings. And then I'm going to use my curry. I'm going to put just a little bit in here for starters. About 2 teaspoons. And you just mix that together. And it's as simple as this. And this is my seasoning for the curry goat. 1 large onion, some scallions, 1 scotch bonnet pepper, and some dried thyme that I bought fresh and dried at home for myself. And I'm going to also use garlic. And for the goat, I normally like to put a little carrots and some potatoes. So this is going to go into my goat after it's almost done. And for my rice and peas, I have my rice soaking here for just a bit. I have 4 cups of rice. I had 2.5 cups of peas, 4 cups of rice to that, brown rice, or whatever rice you guys like or have. So I normally soak the rice and get all the starch out of it. So that's what I'm doing right here now. And then I have scallion, onions, thyme for my rice. Okay, let's go straight to the stove and let's get this going. And I already warmed my pot, so it's on. So in my pot here I have my peas that I started cooking, because I normally use the fresh red peas because you get such a nicer flavor. So that's going on the stove and it's already cooked out, so it's nice and soft, because you want to have soft peas in your rice and peas. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to throw this in the rice and peas. Simple. Just throw in your onions, pepper, thyme, just in the pot like this. Oops, sorry guys. And I have 1 cup of coconut milk. If you don't have the coconut milk in the tin, that's okay guys. You guys can use the powdered milk or the solid block. Either way, it's delicious in your rice and peas. But always make sure you have coconut milk in there, because it really makes a difference in your rice and peas. So I'm just going to leave this to continue cooking while I show you guys how to do the curry goat. So this is the peas with your pepper, your onion, your scallion. Just let that cook down. And that's basically all you would need for your rice and peas. You know, perspire is hot. So now we're just going to go to the pot for the curry. I'm going to burn my garlic along with my curry. So I'm burning my onions, my garlic, and then I'm going to put my curry in the pot with it. About 3 teaspoons of curry. And guys, you guys could use whatever curry you want. I just love the better pack. It's just my favorite. So we're going to burn that together. You don't want it to burn it too long so it can get too dark. You don't want to have a dark curry. So you just burn it for a few minutes. Simple like this. That's pretty much about it. And then I'm gonna just throw my goat in here now. Whoa, the smell in here is to die for. It smells amazing. Just have a look at that, see how it looks. So you hear that sizzle, guys? Always make sure your pot is hot when you're going to do your curry. Guys, it smells amazing. It smells delicious and it's not even done yet. I do not throw my seasoning right away. I let my goat kind of pre-cook a little bit before I throw in the onions and the thyme. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cover this down and let it simmer for just a bit. See, I'm going to simmer it down. You see it simmering? I'm just going to cover it over. It's going to make its own juices and I'm going to put my fresh seasoning into that pot. What I'm going to do now, guys, is just going to wash out the rice because I had it soaking. I'm just going to wash. I usually wash my rice very much because what happened, you see all that white water on there? You don't need excess starch. So I usually wash it till it gets a nice clear liquid. Look at the color of that, guys. This is what you eat when you're not washing your rice when you cook. And then it doesn't taste as good. It's just too starchy and have that dirty taste. So I'm just going to do it one more time. Just rinse it out like this. And you're going to throw the water out again. You see that the water is still starchy, still white. Still very white. So I'm going to give it one more wash out. And then that should be good. You want to have your rice tasting good, not too starchy. Okay, so that's a lot better. You see the water is much clearer. Simple as this. So now we take it straight to the pot. And we put it in here for our rice and peas. And give it a little stir. And guys, as you go along, you use a fork. Just taste it to see if there's enough flavor in there, enough seasoning. You know, you season to taste. Use your discretion when coming to that. And now what I'm going to do, you see this curry? It started making its own sauce. Look at that. See how beautiful that looks? Guys, it smells as it looks in this pot. So I'm going to throw this in. And I'm going to leave this to simmer before I put any water in there. I kept the pepper back to show you this. Whenever you're going to cook with Scotch bonnet pepper, please do not remove this head. If you do, you're gonna get the real hotness from the seeds, because the seed is very, very hot. You just throw it in like that and leave it. If it busts accidentally, it's okay, but you don't want to intentionally. We are gonna go on a break. I'll be back with you guys within the next 45 minutes to check on the goat and on the rice. We have the rice in full, so it's going to take its time and cook properly. And as for the goats, we'll be back in 45 minutes. See you guys. Folks, I had to come back. I said to you guys 45 minutes, but I had to come back way before that just to show you how I didn't put any water in this pot. But look at this. It makes its own water from the oil, from the onions and everything. It produces its own beautiful juice. Look at that, guys. And there is absolutely no water in this pot yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it sit on a low stove for about another half an hour. When it dries down, I will put about a cup of water to get a little bit of gravy. But I wanted to show you that there's absolutely no water in this food. That's why it have that beautiful flavor, and you can get all the juices when it's cooked, because it makes its own juice. See you guys shortly. Folks, I'm here just to show you the process of this. As you can see, this has dried down quite immensely, and I still has not put any water in this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add my water to this. I have a pot of boiling water here. I normally put hot water in the meat so it will continue the cooking process. If you put cold water, it slows the cooking process and sort of make your meat a little bit tough. So I'm going to put some warm water in here, some hot boiling water in here now. And now I'm going to let it continue to finish. I just kind of add the carrots in there. So I still has not added the potatoes in this yet. And this is the moment when you're going to taste to see if there's enough flavor, enough salt. Yep. Very good. Enough salt in here. And it's pretty much almost done, surprisingly enough. It's a really soft goat. I was really lucky that I got a really soft mutton. So now I'm going to leave this back. I took my pepper off, but I'm going to put it back in there to continue cooking on this. And then we're going to check the rice and peas to see how it's going. It's probably almost done now. So look at that. You use a fork, guys. You use a fork to turn your rice and peas so it would not smash it up. So you see that you just turn it gently like this. You see it's drying down, it's almost done. And guys, you see my pepper is still here. Look at that. It's still here. It didn't bust. And it's just giving the right flavor. So this is ready. This is almost ready. I'm going to leave it to sit for a while just to dry down. I'm going to turn my stove down very low and let it continue cooking, just to dry out all the water. While I leave this for a moment so it can finish cooking. And when it's almost done, I'm going to throw my potatoes in so it wouldn't be too soft, because I don't want my gravy to be too thick, just enough. See you guys shortly. So my lovelies, it's been 30 minutes since I put water in my goat. So let's check in and see what stage it's at. Okay? Oh, that looks really good. Look at that, guys. It's boiling down. It's drying down. Oh, that looks really good. Smells good, folks. It smells amazing. I wish you guys were. It tastes amazing. So, folks, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just test this to see. Oh, that's soft. Wow. Okay. This is done. Just a few more minutes. I'm just going to throw the potatoes in. At the last stage, just going to throw its potatoes in. I don't want them too hard, so I left it for the last stage. So this will be done. The potatoes should be done in 8 minutes. So the next time you guys see me back here, we will be plating and tasting. Let's just check it and see how the rice is going. So my rice is definitely done now, guys. I'm going to turn my stove off. Look at that. Yep. My rice is definitely done. Doesn't that look wonderful, guys? Let me just taste and make sure that... Guys, if you don't taste your food when you're cooking, you would not know the flavor. You would not know how good it tastes. So this is done. It's tasty. We're just going to plate it for you in a second. So right now, I'm going to leave this just to simmer for the last bit of it. And I'll see you guys back in about 8 minutes to plate and taste. Ciao. Folks, I'm done cooking. My rice and peas is done. Totally done. Tastes really good. My curry goat is done. That also tastes amazing. But just for show, I plated one so you all could have a better view of this. My rice and peas. Sonia, this is for you. I know you will be looking. You requested this and here you are. Michelle, the curry goat is for you. Cheers. Guys, if you guys like what you've seen today, please give a thumbs up. Do not forget to leave a message. And definitely do not forget to subscribe. Also share with your friends. Share the good news with them of Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. Once again, it has been a pleasure with you guys. Cheers. I'm out. See you next time.